Feeling better?
Yeah. Seems like it worked.
Bad news? All we've done is buy you some time. The suppressant's effects will wear off all too soon. You ready to go?
Don't worry about me. Ashley is the priority.
In that case, we know what we have to do. Then come, Sancho Panza! Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea!
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Hey, that was my lance. Okay, we hurry, I get it.
Why help me, though? What's in it for you?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to more Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is my no damage professional difficulty video walkthrough. This is chapter 11.
I said I'd help you, didn't I?
Chapter 11 is tough, and tough for one reason only. It is tough because we have our fights with the two El Gigante monsters. One of them is armored and one of them is regular. I'll tell you the best way to get rid of those two when we get to it. But for starters, go to the merchant, and if you don't have at least 3 grenades at this point, you want to make sure you craft some and make some. If you have enough gunpowder to do so, craft you at least 1 or 2 heavy grenades, and hopefully the game spawns you with at least 1 or 2 regular frag grenades. And that'll help you during the fight with El Gigante. Also, when going to the merchant, we're going to need at least 2 or 3 flash grenades, because that's going to help us in the El Gigante fight as well, and it's going to help us in this first section. This first section, we're going to encounter 2 chainsaw enemies. So we're not going to fight them. We're just going to walk around the room, buy time, press the lever so we can lower the bridge, grab the dynamite, and blow up the barricade that's blocking our path to the El Gigante fight. Now there'll be 4 enemies here to snipe, but we're going to take out 3. I'm going to take out that first guy there, and then the second guy right here by the steps. The third guy, he'll run over here to where we have to lower the bridge. I'm trying to start this other guy here. You can get him sometimes, most of the times you can't. Your aim going to be very precise, so don't worry about him. Get this guy. He's at least 80% of the time going to spawn in Las Plagas Parasite if you don't get a critical headshot on him. Now, when it comes to doing this section, we're just going to go up the stairs, and we're going to press the lever, and then we're going to leave out of this section. Once we get the dynamite, we're going to have to equip our flash grenade and stun every enemy that's in our way. Don't try to fight them, because you do, you're going to lose. So let's get this started. And since we couldn't get him from the start, we get him immediately, because he can throw a wrench in your plans once you get up here. Shoot that, because you have to dodge the chainsaw lady right on the right side. Depending on the attack she do, it's easier for you to get past her. You would rather much for her to do the attack where she leads with the chainsaw while charging you, because she is a second slower when doing it. Same with chainsaw Dr. Salvador. But make sure you come this way. Watch out for that Molotov. And we're just going to wait for these enemies to get closer to this fire barrel, and then we're going to shoot it. Make our way upstairs. By the time we're doing all this, the bridge should be lowered. And we want to grab the dynamite, flash grenade everyone, and leave this area. But you're going to encounter 2 enemies here. Try to get them together with the shotgun. Third enemy, make sure to leg him, because he spawns at Las Plagas if you shoot him in the head. And then everyone else, we will flash grenade him and leave the area. There is some treasure here on the left. You can get it to your own discretion if you like. I decided to go for it. Why not? And once you get down here and go back towards the barricade, these enemies will stop following you. Now, I've had instances where most of the enemies, at least like 1 enemy, will come back here. But that's after I blew the barricade up. And their AI is not supposed to be back here, so they automatically run back. Now, another thing when it comes to this barricade is you can use the RPG. You can use the RPG to blow up this barricade and skip that whole section, but me, I view it as a waste because you're going to need the RPG on for later in the game.
After you, I insist.
Such a gentleman.
Now you owe me.
Luis, heads up! Now we're even.
Is it always like this with you?
Alright, so we got the 2 El Gigante boss fight here. Your primary focus is on the one without the armor first. Get it to where you spawn his parasite. As soon as you spawn his parasite, make sure you are adjacent of the opening beneath the floor here. Most of the time he's going to charge you if he's aggroed against you. Make sure you stay on the opposite side of him. And once he charges, throw a flash grenade to get him stunned. And then use the operating system to throw him inside the lava in the trap door and get rid of the first one.
Close your eyes. Shit, can't get through the armor. Here it goes.
Nice! That's what I like to see!
Now for the second one, he immediately is going to aggro on you. So you want to have at least 3 grenades at this point. The game gives you an extra grenade in this fight. It's over there where the armored enemy is currently. So Lewis is going to go and grab some dynamite that we can use to shoot, to blow up the armored Gigante's back and expose the parasite. Once he do that, he's going to go down on one knee, and as soon as he goes down on one knee, we're going to use the trap door and get rid of him also.
Where do you think you're going?
The grenades are really designed to waste time until Lewis brings the dynamite. So if you know El Gigante is attached well at this point, which you should from the first fight, you know how to dodge it.
Leon! Over here! Delivery! Got a little present just for you! Leon! Beautiful! Perfect timing!
Oh yeah, before we get out of this section, I want to tell you that you have to use frag grenades on an armored Gigante because the flash grenades don't work against him. So
Come on.
make sure you use frag grenades.
How's it look?
There, it's open.
They're keeping those things cooped up down here too?
Served inside ancient deposits of amber.
Of course they did. You're not suggesting we ride this thing?
Do you see any other way?
Alright, so you want to make your first save here. Because you don't want to go through that whole section again with the gigantes. Or the fight with the chainsaw people previously. And you want to save it here for one other reason, and that is so you can get the trophy for not taking damage when doing the train car section. It's easy to get that trophy because you won't have to do it the entire train car section. So there's two parts when it comes to the train car. There's this first part we're doing now, and then there'll be a second part after that. So you can achieve the trophy by taking no damage on this section as well. So that's a good thing when it comes to saving here.
Going off the rails! Lean! Mierda! Do something about those parts! Oye! Switch tracks! If we don't, we're gonna crash! It's them! Watch out! Up ahead! Shoot the boards! Why you gotta be so bumpy? Left turn! Next! Cornering to the right!
This it?
Afraid not. Things are just getting started.
And there's our trophy. I'm swear, man, playing through the train car sections with the Red 9 make you want to play with the Red 9, but once you get the Red 9, it don't be as good. It be super fucking slow. And granted, I didn't upgrade it at all, so when I played through Mercenaries, or when I had it in one of my previous runs. So time will tell, man.
Right? Let's go.
Oh, not this again.
For this train car section here, we're going to be dealing with Dr. Salvador, which is the chainsaw guy. And to get rid of him, you want to shoot him as he goes into his upwards motion of attack. So don't shoot him before that and waste ammo, then you'll have to reload and then he ends up hitting you and killing you. Just wait for him to start to strike, and then that's when you shoot him. As for the rest of the enemies, you just shoot them. You gotta aim the reticle a little bit ahead of them in order to get them.
Are you serious? Jump! Oh yeah! Luis, can I get a hand? Give us a 3-2-1 next time, eh, Sancho?
Whatever.
Let's make our next save. And we're now in the cave of the Navistadors. And we're going to get rid of the hives. There's 4 of them we have to get rid of. Each time we blow up a hive, there can be Navistadors that spawn from that same exact location.
These guys have camouflage.
And you can get the first 3 from here. This Navistador's cave section is a bit formulaic, which there ain't no complaints from me. I actually enjoy this section just because I know where every one of the Navistadors are. And they all are camouflaged for the most part, so it makes it easier for you to kill them when they all camouflaged. As opposed, like in the original game, they're just fucking everywhere, and they just, as soon as you press the buttons in each opposite sides of the cave, the Navistadors spawn en masse, and it's hard to take them down. But this one, it's pretty easy.
I hate insects! Take care of them for me!
How about you open fire instead of your mouth? Mission accomplished.
So this is the point in the chapter where you want to make your final save, and this is by far the most important save of this chapter, because we are going to be fighting Krauser for the first time, and we're going to have to be fighting him with our knife. So like I told you in the last chapter that you had to start to upgrade your knife at that chapter, so you can have at least to maximum in every category when it comes to the knife, just for your fight with Krauser, you would be in a good spot. Now, fighting Krauser is one of the toughest fights in the game. Only way you beat him is if you know a hack or something like that. But this one took me quite a long time to do. A couple days, I would say. Just because one of his swings equate to a grab, and you can't get out of the grab without taking damage. I know it's possible on PC, but on console, you will not get out of that grab without taking damage. So that is one of the things you have to be worried about when facing Krauser. You have to make your attacks limited, don't get too greedy, and you have to be patient. And you have to run away from him at certain spots. So when he jumps over you, leaps over you, and gets behind you, make sure you run up and to the right, because he tends to swing towards your left shoulder. That's the only way you're able to dodge that attack.
I'm beat. Makes you appreciate tech like this.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See, there you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire. We're out of that hellhole. The fresh air is sculling our names. Por fin! Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
Luis! Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley, it was you.
Catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster. Not good. We are just getting started, rookie.
You don't want to be greedy. Wait for him to attack so you parry his attack. That is your most important asset when fighting him. You only get greedy after a melee hit.
Not bad.
Major! You're not thinking straight!
When he goes for this attack, run straight up and to the right.
It's clear that it's ever been.
Now, this is your time to get greedy. You can hit him with 2 knife slashes here, if you're comfortable.
Like you.
When he swings with his right hand and a downwards motion, that is him going for a grab. So try to back out away from that attack. Those are the most important things you should know.
Not bad. What's wrong? Not looking too steady.
Shit. You don't leave me with much choice.
Chit-chat, rookie. Into this.
Tough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment.
Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?